Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Zero, issue 1, which I got digitally, because really last minute I decided to get this issue. But before I start talking about this issue and this review, just have a couple updates. First update is, of course, I have Comic Uno episode 14 for Dark Avenger Inc., and the exclusive comics for that show are Daredevil issue 31, Venom issue 41, and these are two comics I'll also be doing in-depth reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. because we are reviewing every Villains Month issue on Dark Avenger Inc. throughout all the reviewers on Dark Avenger Inc. And those are Scarecrow Detective Comics issue 23.3 and The Rogues, The Flash issue 23.3. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Dark Avenger Inc. and of course click Comic Uno episode 14, which will be annotated. But let's talk about this issue, Zero issue 1, and this is number 1 issue from Image, which, you know, sometimes could really be hit and misses. Sometimes they are perfect series that we've been really loving. Example like Saga, you know, those things always started with issue 1, you know, Manhattan Projects, all those really well-known Image books now that always started with the number 1 and became really popular. So Zero, the new hit Image comic, we'll have to see. So yeah, I decided to get this on whim. I wasn't sure if I wanted to pick it up because there's so many things coming out from the mainstream stuff, but I heard some good reviews for it from the comic, and I'm like, why not try this out? So I got it digitally, and let's see if it was good. I gotta say I love this cover though. If anything, I love this cover. I love the colors of it, and I think it works with the red and yellow. So definitely, this is one of my favorite covers from the week. So really love this cover. So let's talk about the story though. What is it all about? It's about this, who's actually the main guy on the soldier, the main guy on the cover, and he is working for the government, and he has to get a certain weapon from the Israelis, or part of their government, or a secret portion of their government. They have to try to get some equipment that I don't know why they want, but they want. It seems like he's kind of an important dude. You know, he trained since he was a little kid, and the government really needs him to get this weapon. And then there's these two government officials that seem that they care for this Zero agent. They're like, oh, you know, of course we care for him, we trained him, but he has to do what he has to do. You know, if he gets in trouble, that's not our problem. So I'm going to show you that. And then there's this other character who is our main narrator, who I guess is part of the Zero's combat. There's our Soldier Zero combat group, but he's narrating through it, and we'll see if he ends up surviving the mission. I just want to show you also the government officials, if I can get a picture of that. It's kind of harder on the digital tablet to get a picture of everything. Yeah, I don't know if I can find it. But did I like this issue? Honestly, not really. There's nothing I really enjoyed about it except the art, which I love this art. I thought the fighting scenes were great here. I think that's something I loved about it, is the colors, and same thing for the cover. The colors are great, and the fighting scenes were amazing in this. Probably one of the best fighting scenes I saw this week. But other than that, the story kind of wasn't there for me. I didn't really know much about the main character, which is kind of a shame if you're reading a comic and you don't know much about the main character, because mostly it's a mission, him getting this weapon, and does the government care for him? Will he die? That's a question that we get throughout the comic, but is that interesting enough? I think with government stories, especially for me, they can either be really boring or they could be really interesting. And there's never that middle ground, at least for me. There's never been that middle ground of a really kind of middle type government story. And this for me was just kind of boring. I know a lot of people enjoyed it, and I heard that there's other characters that are agents or soldiers also. So maybe I don't know much of the premise of the book, but I just wasn't really feeling it, especially for our first issue. I feel like not enough happened that we learned about this character. It just felt like we jumped into this story. It felt like I was in the middle of a story arc more than reading a first issue and learning about this special soldier and this government project. So again, it's more just a chase for an item. We've seen that story 10,000 times. I do applaud the art, which I really liked, and the fighting sequences here. Really enjoyed that in this issue and for this week. And I love the cover, but the story was not out there for me. So I am going to give it 2.5. It wasn't my worst pick of the week, but it was kind of close. I know a lot of people enjoyed this one, but I guess it wasn't my taste. Maybe if you guys say what's going to be happening in the next couple issues, maybe I don't know much about the premise of it. Maybe I'll give it the next issue a chance, but I probably won't. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, maybe I'll try doing more Image first issues that randomly like this. See if I enjoy a new series. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rand Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.